Let's learn a new word. The word is guitar, a musical instrument with strings that you play with your fingers or a pick. Here's an example. She plays the guitar beautifully in the band. Remember, imagine a G shape on the fretboard of the guitar. Grammar lesson. Play plus sport. Use play with team sports and games. For example, I play basketball. A helpful tip. Remember, play team sports. Let's practice a conversation. Situation. Talking about family members. Person A says, "Who are in your family?" Person B says, "My mom, dad, and sister." Person A says, "Nice. I have 2 brothers." The key phrase is family members. It means people related by blood, marriage, or adoption. Quiz time. Here's the question. A phone is a type of Option A, technology. Option B, animal. Think about it. Type A or B in the chat. You have 10 seconds. And the correct answer is Option A, technology. A phone uses advanced technology to communicate with people. Great job if you got it right. Let's continue learning. Let's learn a new word. The word is Monday, the first day of the work week after the weekend. Here's an example. I go to school on Monday morning. Remember, Monday sounds like money. Start the week right. Grammar lesson. Adjective order. Color. Color usually comes before the noun it describes. For example, the blue car is fast. A helpful tip. Remember, color then object. Let's practice a conversation. Situation. Ordering food at a cafe. Person A says, "Hello. Can I have a coffee?" Person B says, "Sure. Anything to eat?" Person A says, "Yes, a sandwich, please." Person B says, "Okay, coming right up." The key phrase is, "Can I have?" It means a polite way to request something. Quiz time. Here's the question. Which animal says meow? Option A, dog. Option B, cat. Think about it. Type A or B in the chat. You have 10 seconds. And the correct answer is Option B, cat. Cats say meow. Dogs say woof. Great job if you got it right. Let's continue learning. Let's learn a new word. The word is car. A road vehicle with an engine used to carry people. Here's an example. I drive my car to work every day. Remember, think of car as carry all riders to remember it. Grammar lesson. Using at the shows a specific place. For example, I am at the restaurant. A helpful tip. Use at for specific locations. Let's practice a conversation. Situation. Describing a simple drawing. Person A says, "This is a head." Person B says, "And these are legs." Person A says, "Yes, body parts." The key phrase is body parts. It means different parts of the human body, e.g. head, legs. Quiz time. Here's the question. Where are you when you need a doctor? Option A, at the hospital. Option B, at the park. Think about it. Type A or B in the chat. You have 10 seconds. And the correct answer is Option A, at the hospital. Hospitals are where doctors and nurses help sick people. Great job if you got it right. Let's continue learning. Let's learn a new word. The word is reading. Looking at and understanding the meaning of written or printed words. Here's an example. I enjoy reading books in my free time. Remember, think of like again. You read words again and again. Grammar lesson. Using on social media. Use on when referring to a specific social media platform. For example, I saw it on Facebook. A helpful tip. Remember to always use on. Let's practice a conversation. Situation. Park visit, discussing trees. Person A says, "These trees are so tall." Person B says, "Yes, nature is amazing, isn't it?" Person A says, "We should protect the environment." The key phrase is protect the environment. It means keep nature safe and healthy for the future. Quiz time. Here's the question. To cook something in oil is to Option A, fry. Option B, bake. Think about it. Type A or B in the chat. You have 10 seconds. And the correct answer is option A, fry. Fry means to cook food in hot oil or fat. Great job if you got it right. Let's continue learning. Let's learn a new word. The word is wake up. To stop sleeping and become awake. Here's an example. I wake up at 7 a.m. every day. Remember, think of waking as opening your eyes. Grammar lesson, countable nouns and numbers. Use a/and for singular countable nouns. Use plural forms with numbers greater than 1. For example, I have 2 cats. A helpful tip, remember to pluralize after numbers. Let's practice a conversation. Situation, at the airport, learning terms. Person A says, what's departure mean? Person B says, when the plane leaves. Person A says, got it. And arrival. Person B says, when it gets here. The key phrase is departure and arrival. It means plane leaving versus plane arriving at the destination. Quiz time. Here's the question. Where do you go to buy food? Option A, library. Option B, grocery store. Think about it. Type A or B in the chat. You have 10 seconds. And the correct answer is option B, grocery store. A grocery store is where you buy food. Great job if you got it right. Let's continue learning. Let's learn a new word. The word is bank. A place where people keep and borrow money. Here's an example. I go to the bank to deposit money. Remember, think of bank like a safe house for your money. Grammar lesson, a/in with items. Use a before consonant sounds and before vowel sounds. For example, a table, an oven. A helpful tip, listen to the item's first sound. Let's practice a conversation. Situation, at the airport check-in. Person A says, hello. May I see your passport? Person B says, yes, here you go. Thank you. Person A says, do you have any luggage? Person B says, just this one suitcase. The key phrase is, may I see? It means a polite way to request something to be shown. Quiz time. Here's the question. Which subject studies the past? Option A, history. Option B, math. Think about it. Type A or B in the chat. You have 10 seconds. And the correct answer is option A, history. History is the study of past events and people. Great job if you got it right. Let's continue learning. Let's learn a new word. The word is exercise. Physical activity to improve your health and make you stronger. Here's an example. I exercise every morning to stay healthy. Remember, think of exert. You exert energy when you exercise. Grammar lesson, using at for time. Use at before specific times of day. For example, the class starts at 9 a.m. A helpful tip, at is for a precise time. Let's practice a conversation. Situation, at a language exchange. Person A says, what's your job, B? Person B says, I'm a teacher. And you? Person A says, I'm a student now. The key phrase is, what's your job? It means asking someone about their profession or occupation. Quiz time. Here's the question. Are you happy or sad when you get a good grade? Option A, happy. Option B, sad. Think about it. Type A or B in the chat. You have 10 seconds. And the correct answer is option A, happy. Good grades usually make people feel happy and proud of their hard work. Great job if you got it right. Let's continue learning. Let's learn a new word. The word is shirt. A piece of clothing worn on the upper body with sleeves. Here's an example. I wear a blue shirt to work every day. Remember, think short shirts are often shorter than coats. Grammar lesson, season and weather is. Use is to describe the weather or season. For example, the weather is sunny. A helpful tip, remember, weather/season is singular. Let's practice a conversation. Situation, shopping for a new shirt. Person A says, I like this blue shirt. Person B says, it looks good on you. Person A says, thank you. I'll buy it. The key phrase is, looks good on. It means, it suits your appearance. It is flattering. Quiz time. Here's the question. Where do you go to buy food? Option A, library. Option B, grocery store. Think about it. Type A or B in the chat. You have 10 seconds. And the correct answer is option B, grocery store. A grocery store is where you buy food and other household items. Great job if you got it right. Let's continue learning. Let's learn a new word. The word is Sunday, the bright star that gives us light and warmth during the day. Here's an example. The sun is shining brightly today. Remember, think of sun, like the sun is a star's sun.